Hello guys, my name's Lotus again and welcome back to Treasure Cold Seal 3. In the last video, we did Panther Soldier training and now we're gonna be... Oh yeah, during the Panther Soldier training, we fought against... we fought against Aurelia, Kurt, Yusei, and Ash did, and well, I'm guessing we're not supposed to lose. I'm guessing we weren't supposed to win that one because we brought our health all the way down to 1%, and once it to 1%, and once it got to 1%, no matter how many times we hit her, it wouldn't go down to 0. So, which told us that we weren't supposed to win. So yeah. So that's why we lost. But when Ash and Randy... Oh yeah, no wonder why we weren't supposed to win, because it said to reduce Aurelia's HP to 30%. So as long as we did that, as long as we got it down to at least 30%, then we would get the bonus AP. But when Reen and Randolph went up against her, and yeah, when Reen and Randolph went up against her, she lost because it said defeat Aurelia's mech. Anyway, now that we're done, we're going to be heading towards the Lemaire province. So let's go. Yeah, we're going to head to the Lemaire province. Anyway, I'm sorry for having a long conversation. Well, not a long conversation, but a long explanation. Anyway, we're about to get going. (7 p.m.) Jeez, about 5 hours before midnight. 5 hours before. After all, midnight's like 12 a.m. PM ends lasts until 11:59. Aurelia, Principal Aurelia, Professor Schmidt, and Mint. I'll cut to the chase this time. This is our third. Hold on, let me read this down. This is our third set of field exercises now, and the classes have been rearranged. We now have more advanced pedestal dots and plenty of firepower. But the main campus will go even beyond that. Incidentally, they'll be having their first field exercises today. In our newly acquired province of Northumbria. It seems they'll be flying there on Crimson Wings, the Courageous. The Courageous? The Imperial family's high-speed cruiser Prince Oliver oversaw. Captained by the Radiant Blade Master himself.
Though my wings have been stolen and my blade lost, I yet have the gun and the rose kept safely in my heart.
So that's what he meant when he said his wings had been stolen at Northumbria. Reen. We begin as mere outcasts, but now the world is beginning to take notice of us. So now is when the true battle begins. Now is when we show our determination. The nobles are reeling. We have field exercises at their largest bastion in Erebonia. I eagerly await the results of your greatest battle yet. Fight, struggle, and grow. Yes, ma'am! Actually, they didn't yell that quite like that. They said, yes, ma'am! Quite like that. Or is it yes, ma'am? Now that sounds like one person saying it. Please be careful. Give him hell, everyone. Yes! So, what are the odds? The Phantasmal Blaze plan, the third subject for retrieval. I'd say it's about 50-50. But I feel like this time an interesting individual may make an appearance. In the world of martial arts, there are only a few people who pique my interest. My master, Victor S.R. Sade, the Radiant Blade Master. My fellow disciples of the Vander School. And Rakshasa, a demon of carnage. What a fitting name. Yeah, truly. Anyway, we're on our way to the Lemaire province. That will be the basic schedule for our field exercises in Ordis. As usual, Class 7 will have their briefing early in the morning. Any questions so far? Class 7's all set. Class 6, sorry, Class 9 as well. I keep getting my Roman numerals all mixed up. Yeah, Class 7. Did it again. Class 9 as well. Marine. Instructor Schwarzer, any questions? Sorry, no questions from Class 7 either. So the main campus is headed to Northumbria, huh? That's where that Northern War Arena was part of happened. Yeah? Yes. And on top of that, the main campus is headed there in the Courageous. I think Green's feelings about the whole thing are a little complicated. Schwarzer, listen. We are headed to the Lemaire province. The main campus's field exercises have nothing to do with us. Is that clear? Yeah. Sorry, I'll put those thoughts aside for now. Very well. Oh, we've received information that over 10 Jaeger Corps have infiltrated the Empire's mainland. We still have no information on the goal or employers for a majority of their corps. Included among them are the Red Constellation, currently working with the Society, and Zephyr. Those two are special for sure, but they're not the only ones we'll need to look out for. After what happened in Crossbell, we can't afford to let our guards down here. The Lemaire province is very big, so it'll be especially important to cooperate with the locals this time. That's correct. As before, Class 7's tasks will be key to accomplishing that. Wait, is it that or this? Okay, it's that. We need you to be able to act, no matter the circumstance or situation. Understood. We'll make sure we're all prepared, our new members included. If you tell Ash that, then he'll be like, yeah, whatever. It would be a long trip to Lemaire, so I'll make my rounds and then head to bed. Since this will be Musei's and Ash's first time with us for our field ops missions, I should make sure I talk with them. I think I'll talk with Toa and Major Michael too while I'm at it. Like the Major said, I need to focus on what's going on here. Okay, first we need okay, let's talk to Pablo. Oh, Michael. I didn't expect her to show up now of all times. What is she thinking? Major? Oh, it's you. Why didn't you say anything? Oh, sorry. Is something wrong? No, it's an RMP matter. It won't affect field exercises, so there's no need for you to be concerned. Understood. Sorry if I overstepped my boundaries. Out of curiosity, how heavily will the RMP be involved in this conference? Simply a simple security detail. Nothing more than we're expected to do. Keeping the nobles arriving by train safe, ensuring the stations and tracks are protected. Keep in mind, we're in the home territory of the Unified Regions Army, an army made up of the elite from the Noble Alliance. There's no need for us to overstep our bounds here. I see. I understand what you're getting at. However, the nobles still have a great deal of power in Lemaire and the port areas. Due to that, it's difficult for not only the railway military police, but the Imperial Army itself to intervene. Even if the Society and multiple Jaeger Corps are present. I see. So that's why the branch campus is here. Correct. We also have a greater variety of Panzer soldiers. It's troubling that the principal isn't here at a time like this. Though skilled, the provincial army's new commander is from another province, and considering the personality of a certain Marquis. No. Even if the principal were here, I'm sure it would give rise to some other issue. He certainly is a warrior. It hurts a little watching him twist himself up into knots like that. Alright. Next will be Kurt in the next train. Oh, Randy, I meant. Yeah, I don't think I need to talk to them. They aren't necessary. Okay, so Kurt wasn't important. Okay, next car. Yusei. Does the thought of visiting your hometown again bring back any memories? A few, yes. However, I've lived in Heimdall since I started elementary school at St. Estrella. I only come back to Ordis about once a year, so I don't have a lot of attachment to it or anything. Is that so? At least didn't start going there till middle school. I'm told you started living with your grandparents after your mother and father passed away. Is that right? That's right. They're both retired now, so they live in a small mansion outside the city. It's a lovely area and the sea breeze there is so relaxing. I felt the same way when I dropped by Ordis last year. If we have time for a tour of the city, we should stop by my house. Oh, and the bed in my room is extra soft, perfect for a private lesson or two. Yeah, no. If the Count hears you talking like that, I'm sure he'll kick me out on the spot. I don't mind your little jokes, but try not to give your family the wrong idea. No, that letter you sent. What did you write? Oh, don't worry. I didn't write anything strange. I just added a little flavor to my descriptions. This girl's is going to get me fired. Yeah. This girl's gonna get me fired. I should have fun. Alright, next is Toa. Alright, this should be done. This should do it. Oh, modifying your orbital gun? Toa, are you doing some maintenance on your weapon? Yeah, I haven't used it lately, but I do train with it on occasion. I should always try to be ready for any situation. That's true, but this takes me back. AZCF made the arts gun that you received from His Highness during the Civil War. Yeah, I hear Musei's rifle is the same. Orbital staves are just as compatible, so not many people use them. I wonder if I can use one like hers. It doesn't look too heavy. It may not look too heavy, but it can be heavy. It can feel heavy. I think it would be a good fit for you. In Sutherland, your defense and command were remarkable. It was nowhere close to being perfect, but it does bring back memories. I was still just a student when I ran the Crimson Wings. Oh yeah, I heard Patrick was working in Ordis. He's just going to be at the Provincial Council too, right? Yes, I called 2 days ago and his butler confirmed it. Yeah, since Eustace is so busy with the preparations, his butler is just acting as a messenger. I think we'll be able to meet with him during the field exercises. I see. That should be fun. We may not have enough time to prepare to properly celebrate, though. Then it'll just be Gaius. Wonder what he's doing. Alright, last but not least, Ash. Let me guess, he's talking with Valimar since he's in car 6? Nope, he's just looking at the soldats. I'm not sure which one is green. Red, not green. I'm not colorblind. Wait, is that a Goliath or a Hector? No, the Hectors are green. And it's too small to be a Goliath, so it's probably a Hector. That or it's the one that Randy uses. Branch campus colors. Not bad, not bad. It's actually pretty classy. I like it. Hope I get the chance to give it a spin in an actual fight. Training exercises just aren't the same. Well, it's our job as special operations to prevent any actual combat from breaking out. Judging by the size of our field exercise grounds, we may end up visiting your hometown Raquel too. But I saw in the documents that you're... Yeah, I'm alone. Been that way since my mother died 6 years ago. But let's set the record straight. I wasn't born in Raquel. I see. You don't gotta sympathize with me just because we're both orphans. Besides, you got adopted by a baron and I was raised by a single mom working the night shift. There's no comparing our upbringings. Well, being an orphan is probably the only thing they have in common. I'm not so inconsiderate as to say something like that. I was just thinking I could tell what a good person your mother must have been. Huh? You've got a good head on your shoulders and a strong will. I can only imagine that's your mother's influence. Don't know if I'd go that far. Well, thanks to my mom's job, I know all about the nightlife in Raquel. Let me know if you need any recommendations. I think it'll be an eye-opening experience for everyone, yeah? I get what you're saying, but don't forget you're still a minor. Though I might consider doing something after we're done with the field exercises. Huh? Well, aren't you a stingy one? No, he's just following the rules of being a decent human being. Let's talk to Valimar. This is the third set of field exercises. I don't feel any disturbances in the Septium veins, but be careful nonetheless. Yeah, with the council still going on, we can't let our guards down. Understood. I will be on guard as well. You, however, should be resting right now. Yeah, I think I'll get right on that. I know, I just wanted to have a quick conversation with you, jeez.
This is Dareflinger Car 1, calling all branch campus students.
Oh, Tatiana, it's usually Toa. She's working on her gun, so I get why it's not her.
We are scheduled to arrive at the field exercise grounds at 5:40 a.m. tomorrow morning.
She's even shy in speaker. She's not even talking to people. Well, she is, but not in person, so she shouldn't be nervous.
Please make sure you go to bed early and get ready for tomorrow.
Oh, she's trying to remember her lines. Tatiana was in charge of the announcement this time. She did well. I'll make my rounds and then head back to my room for the night. Actually, I should just quick travel. I should just quick travel. Alright. I've still got a little time left before night's out. I could keep making my rounds, or I could go back to my room and rest now. Yeah, rest in your room. Oh, Reen. Are you going to bed soon? Yeah, that's the plan. How about you? Yep, I managed to get all my work for tomorrow done earlier than usual. We've all gotten so used to the swing of things by now. Yeah, it's night and day. It's night and day compared to back when we first started. Everyone's going so quickly. I need to make sure they don't leave me in the dust. Yeah, let's keep working hard and growing together. Hopefully, I'll grow a bit taller too. And I am already in my 20s. No, I just need to drink lots of milk and oh. Well, I think you're fine just the way you are. If you ask me, your charm is that you work so hard despite how small you are. Oh, still, I'm not gonna give up. Good night. Be sure to get to bed soon, okay? Maybe I said too much. It's the truth, though. Anyway, I guess it's time to hit the hay. Yeah, it is. It is, if you ask me. Good night, instructors. Well, field exercises day 1. I'm gonna skip the preparation. I'm gonna keep. Wait. Is this important? Nope. I thought it'd be something important. What's this? Oh. Almost time for our field exercises to start. Maybe, might as well get a little crazy. Ash can now use the S-Craft Belial Raid. The pendant you sent me is really cool, Reen. I think it'll look good in casuals, and I don't want to lose it on the job, so I'm gonna wear it on my next day off. I'll keep it close to me forever. Thank you. Forever, huh? She must really like it. Alright, nothing. Alright, where's Gustav? That's Stark. That's Pablo. Gustav! Oh, Gustavo. Gustavo. Yeah, I'm skipping all this unnecessary trash. Alright. Don't need to go to Stark's shop. Don't need to talk to Pablo. He probably has a bunch of junk. I'll talk to him anyway.
Have a look-see.
Shut up.
Say
yeah, junk.
Have a look-see. Be well.
Oh, wait.
Have a look-see.
Oh,
See ya.
thought he would have something worthwhile.
I recommend everything.
Shut up.
Please come again.
Well, let's go. Lemaire is huge. We're really gonna need these bikes. Should we get going? Yes, leave camp. Lemaire, West Lemaire Highway. Ah, the breeze feels so good. It's so early in the morning, but look how bright it is. Oh, I love being near the water. I've only been Ordis via train before. This terrain's perfect for a bike, though. Oh, the ride is nice, but we need to focus on the destination. Naval Fortress, the HQ of the Unified Regions Army. Go along the road, the right road, and then go north at the three-way split. The fortress sits atop a cliff. I'm sure you'll be in awe at the sight. It won't be much longer.
Oh yeah! Hey, instructor, want a race? Whoa there! I hope you plan to stay below the speed limit.
This would be more fun if I were riding with the instructor.
Oh,
She needs a filter so bad.
Yeah.
Eyes on the road, please.
Shut up. Oh crap. I knew I was going the wrong way, but I wanted to make sure. Okay, so I need to head this way then. Okay, there's nothing. There's nothing. Here we are, West Lemaire Highway.
Let's take a right here.
Whoa, just look at this place. Hey, Naval Fortress. This is Naval Fortress, HQ of the Unified Regions Army. It's gigantic. and it looks like some medieval castle. That would be because it is a historic one at that. It was built in the Dark Ages and has since been refortified for modern use. And it was once Prince General Le Guin's residence. Damn. So that monster used to cozy up in there for 50,000 soldiers. During the war, the Imperial Army was at a loss after multiple failed attempts to infiltrate. It's fully equipped with multiple Panzer soldates, large class airships, and enough supplies and anti-aircraft cannons to last 3 years. It was said that if you dared to attack it from the front, then you would have seen 100,000 casualties. So it was said indeed. And thus a deal was struck that shifted the Northern War. You sure know a lot about this fortress, Ali. It was information gathered as part of an intelligence division investigation. Oh, okay. It's still always better to know more than less. I'll say, information is power. It's helped us plenty so far, so I can't argue that. Alright, let's go in. Let's head on in. We'll need to report to Brigadier General Bardius first thing to kick off our exercises. $650. Stop. Identify yourselves. Of course, we're with Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. We're here to report the start of our field exercises. The Brigadier General said you were coming. That must mean you're the Ashen Chevalier. We've heard of your triumphs during the Northern War. It's an honor to meet you. Thank you. Man, he's so famous. But wouldn't the instructor have been on the opposing side? Why would it be an honor? It's long been accepted that the Civil War was the madness of Dukes Cayenne and Alberea. I would imagine these soldiers were more than happy to see someone stop their leaders. The hundreds of archaisms he destroyed in Northumbria have also attributed to his fame. Good for him. Open the gate! Allow our guests through! By all means, go on ahead. Brigadier General Bardius is waiting. Yo! Wallace, hey. This is the Unified Regions Army. Yes, salute to your heart's content. Repair people? It's so early in the day, but they're super into it. They're meant to be among the best of the best. I believe even their newest recruits are considered a cut above others. They are. Every recruit was selected from provincial armies all over the country. The Brigadier General leading them is also nothing short of magnificent. This particular army isn't as sizable as it was when it was considered part of the Noble Alliance, though. They only have about 30,000 men. I don't see any Goliath soldates. Do you? Guess the government's tight on the purse strings of even HQ. Hey, Ali, Ash. I'll refrain from comment. Oh, The command room is over in that building. Allow me to guide you. Thank you. That's interesting. It's a light armored panzer car used by the RMP. You know, we have 2 other guests at the moment. I think they're looking forward to seeing you. It must be Claire. Yeah, it's probably Claire. And some other people with her. Now follow me if you please. Brigadier General, I brought your guests.
Right. Let him in.
Hey, it's the big guy. Yep, it's Claire and Patrick? I suspected as much. Major Claire? And you too, Patrick?
Entirely by chance, I assure you.
It's good to see you, Reen. And Class 7, too.
Whoa, what are you doing here? And long time no see. Sorry we couldn't meet and cross paths. Now that she mentions it, this woman was in charge of the planet Michelin, correct? The bird cage, yes. Alright, the beautiful RMP agent. The woman who so heroically trapped all those people in Crossbell and got showered with praise for doing it. Quiet, Ash. I'm sorry about him.
No, he has a point. I've heard about you two. You're the new members of Class 7, aren't you? Ash Carbide and Muse Egret.
Don't need to introduce myself then. Yeah, just like how Reen didn't have to introduce himself when he was subbing for Rosine at the chapel and leaves. I've heard so much about you.
I came here to discuss security measures for the Imperial Provincial Council, but we've just finished our meeting, so I should be on my way. If you would excuse me, Brigadier General, Patrick.
Of course. Thank you for your time.
Do remember to keep a close eye on the Marquis.
Yes, understood.
Bye, Claire. Instructor Claire.
I'd heard the rumors, but it seems the Crossbell situation is more chaotic than I'd even imagined.
Yeah, they've got a whole different set of problems than we do in Erebonia. Anyway, Patrick, I've been seeing you since 3 months, and even longer for you, Brigadier General.
Half a year, right? Back at the Northern War victory celebration.
That man's said to be the right hand of General Le Guin, the Black Whirlwind. You don't get a nickname like that for just sitting around. Brigadier General Wallace Bardius.
Wallace Bardius at your service. I lead the Unified Regions Army. And I'd like to welcome you to Lemaire, new Class 7. Seems like General Le Guin's really got your nose to the grindstone.
Yeah, think? If I may, Brigadier General, I'm here to let you know that we'll be starting our field exercises. Understood. Good luck with your training. Not that my word's worth much, I'm just filling in. I'll take it this Marquis Ballad is busy. Busy's one word for it. If you call going out on the town the night before the Imperial Provincial Council busy, then yes, he is quite busy. But wait, really? Really, the guy's notorious in Lemaire for being such a bum. They say he spends more time in Raquel than he does in Ordis. Hey now, let's not be rude. While I'd love to keep discussing Marquis Ballad's failings, I'm afraid we have to cut to the chase. Here. There you go. Your missions. Reen received a list of Special Operations mission requests. Attached to the usual documents was an additional form with the header, Advisory. What are we advised to do? Advisory, regarding potential Jaeger Corps activity in Lemaire. Oh, great, so we have to deal with Jaegers. Okay, I can deal with that. This says, possible movement by the Red Constellation in Zephyr. I'm afraid we don't have any concrete evidence, but over the past 6 months we've seen some suspicious activity from both Jaeger Corps. Activity that's led us to believe they're planning something for the Imperial Provincial Council in Lemaire. You can't be serious. Would they really target the Provincial Council? It's possible we're jumping at shadows. We can't even say whether or not the society's involved. But as one of the stewards of the council, I thought it best to discuss the possibility with the Brigadier General. I see. So this request is yours, Patrick? Have the Intelligence Division or the IRP offered any information? I talked to Major Rebeld after conducting joint operations in the event of an emergency, but she didn't have any information to share, and the Intelligence Division has yet to respond to us. I suppose we could thank the government for that. Why would they ignore something like this? Because they don't give a damn about the world outside their precious capital. Which is why I'm so grateful that you're here. Your very presence is like a blessing from the winds and the goddess. I look forward to seeing what General Aurelia's Class 7 is capable of. Oh. A blessing from the winds? It's the traditional faith of the Nord Highlands. We won't disappoint. We'll keep our ears to the ground for any sort of Jaeger activity, especially any that might have to do with the Council. Good, I'm counting on you. By the way, will you be heading straight to Ordis? If you'd like, I can order you a car. Don't worry, we've got our transportation all taken care of. The orbital bikes, I take it? If you have an extra seat, would you mind if I joined you? Not at all. Everyone else okay with that? Of course. If we change our seating arrangements, we should have room. Farewell, young master. Best of luck with the council. Would you stop calling me that? I swear, it's as if you and Celestine are trying to drive me mad. Perish the thought, Master Patrick. Take care out there. He doesn't like being called Master or Master Patrick. Reen doesn't mind the master part. I believe you're a Vander and you're a citizen of Crossbell, yes? And you're Altina, was it? I've heard much about you. You have? From me. I consulted with him often last year for my work. I've heard that you're the son of Marquis High Arms. You were a classmate of Instructor Reen's at the main campus, right? Yes, though we were in different classes. And of course you two are from the Lemaire province. From Ordis, to be precise. I'm Count Egret's granddaughter. I've heard many stories about you, Lord Patrick. Something along the lines of the Marquis, no good third son, I suppose. I'm not acquainted with your grandfather, but I do know of him. I acted as a consultant for the previous Duke. So I've heard. I'm not from Ordis like her. I lived in Raquel. Afraid I don't have any fancy connections to the upper class. Raquel, huh? I've been there a few times for their casinos and theaters. I find their bustling nightlife to be as refreshing as it is unique, personally. We could talk more on the way. You can ride next to me, Patrick. Yuna, can Altina ride with you? Sure thing, instructor. This split allows for optimal weight distribution. Well then, let's get going. Alright, let's head to Ordis. Alright, and there's the gate. Oh. Ooh.
The seat is comfortable, but I never thought they'd enter mass production. You must be happy about it, though, Reen. You used to ride your bike everywhere.
I am. And it never would have happened without Angelica and George.
Alright, I got one of the ingredients I need for Gustav's quest.
Let's get going.
Oh.
I found some treasure!
Alright, there we go.
Let's get going. Ah, treasure chest.
Let's do this!
Let's fall back. Keep moving.
Okay, we pretty much got everything. Now let's just head to Ordis.
We strike. Let's fall back.
I
Keep
didn't
moving.
even see that guy there. I didn't even see
Over
him
there! That's Ordis!
Okay, let's put the pedal to the metal!
No, you don't need to do that.
If we go on fast forward mode, then yeah, we will be doing the pedal to the metal. We finally made it. So this is the port city. It's so much bigger up close. Which unfortunately means a long walk from camp. You there. What sort of vehicle is this? Where did you come from? These people are from Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. I believe Brigadier General Barty has told you they were coming. Oh, Lord Patrick. I'm terribly sorry for the trouble. You're absolutely correct. Right this way, all of you. What, like we can head through the gate or something, or you're gonna escort us? Who needs a passport when you've got a Patrick? You've only been here for a couple months. How do they already know you so well? Let's just say that handling Lemaire's nobility is no easy task. Shall we head inside? Let's. Port City, here we come. Business District. Alright, here we are in Ordis.
so beautiful. And so huge.
Yeah. This is my first time here, so I had no idea what to expect.
I've been here many times on missions.
Looking at this view, I can see why Ordis is so famous.
Damn, it's almost annoying how scenic this place is.
Oh, you say that, but I can tell you're happy to be here.
Boasting a population of 460,000, the port city of Ordis is 3 times the size of St. Arc.
What are we on
It's
tour?
also the font from which House Cayenne, head of the 4 great houses and largest noble family in Erebonia, draws their wealth. However, since the Civil War, there have been certain issues.
Huh?
What do you...
Well, we can learn more about the city through our special ops missions. Patrick, will you be returning to the Duke's mansion?
I will, given that I seem to be the resident caretaker now. Oh yes, and I've heard from Eustace. He should arrive this evening. On House Alberea's private airship, no less.
I see. Would you tell him to give me a call when he gets in?
Absolutely. All right, Reen, new Class 7. I wish you all the best of luck with your missions in Lemaire. Though if you do find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to call on me.
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
We will try to live up to your expectations.
Why not above them? Huh, for a fancy noble, he's awfully nice. Indeed, he's nowhere near as terrible as the rumors I'd heard, though I suppose they were about his younger days. Yeah, I could see him as a spoiled little brat. To be honest, he was kind of immature when we first met, but then again, so was I. And we both really learned a lot over the 2 years we were at Thor's together. He may not be from Class 7, but he's a dear friend of mine. Wow. Whoa. A dear friend. Alright, we've got some missions to do. Let's start by confirming the Brigadier General's orders. I can't talk today. Understood. Let's take a look around. Alright, the missions are Oros Coastal Road Monster from Brigadier General Rawless. Yatta. Yatta. That's a funny name. Eston, yeah. At the seaport. Love Me Jaded. Okay. The Orbital Factory. And then Gasping for Flare. By Gasper. Whoever that is. I see. So these are the orders proper. Well, variety is the spice of life, I suppose. Great, so we're basically unpaid bracers. No, that's not it. The orders are meant to dovetail nicely with our special ops missions. Looks to me like we'll need to head to the highway. Perhaps we should patrol Ordis first to get our bearings. Smart. We'll do that first, then hit the highway. We should also make note of this too. Advisory. Regarding potential Jaeger Corps activity in Lemaire. Over the past 6 months, there haven't been any confirmed reports of Jaeger Corps activity within the Empire. However, as the Imperial Provincial Council is being held in Lemaire Province, specifically Ordis, we would ask you to remain vigilant. If you witness any suspicious activity during your field exercises or special ops missions, please report it to the Unified Regions Army. That's the situation. Let's keep it in mind. Jaegers or no, we're probably going east to Raquel this afternoon. But before that, mind showing us around the city, Muse? Gladly. But, Oh, but there's one thing I'd like to do first. Hmm? What the? Oh, to tell us welcome to Ordis, huh?
Welcome to the capital of the Lemaire province and the western coast's most renowned seaport. The port city, Ordis.
Thanks, I guess? Like Crossbell, this place is too big to see all in one day. So why don't I familiarize you with the major districts? Please do. The first area you'll see when you arrive at the station is the commercial district. There you'll find hotels and department stores, including apparently a new store from the capital. Hortensia, huh? Riviera Court. And Kleist & Co. Oh, Kleist Mall. Outside of that, there are 3 new areas of interest. There's the North Road, which is lined with an assortment of shops. There's the Knoll District. As one would expect, it's positively lousy with mansions. The counterpiece being the Dukes. And last but not least is Ordis Port, which you can see down below. I see. I imagine our orders are going to lead us all over this city. At least there's a lot to look at. Yeah, but once we're done sightseeing, we've got a monster to kill. Sounds to me like we have a plan. So it's time to commence our field exercises here in Lemaire Province. As usual, I'm counting on you guys to take initiative. Right. I always do. The group receives an advisory. You can check your, yeah, I know. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.